viewers, my name is Parth and I'm the creator of Parth in Germany. This is the 12th episode of A Day in Life of a Student in Germany, where we show you lifestyles of students studying in different German universities. Now before we go into this video, I wanted to share a few things. 3 months ago we started this series and we actually had no idea what kind of feedback we will have from the students. So far, the feedback has been really great. Students have been motivated and they're actually taking their steps of studying in Germany more seriously because they're able to relate to these students. They can imagine themselves being in those kind of places, studying in those universities, leading that kind of lifestyle. So I personally think this series is definitely a huge success. There were a lot of things that we were able to learn, there were a lot of things that we were able to portray, and in the end it fulfilled the bigger purpose of making students aware about how other international students are living in different kind of German cities and how are they leading their lives. Now the entire creation process of the episode takes a lot of time. So like first the students get in touch with us, then I tell them to go and contact Alina because she takes care of the entire A Day in Life of a Student in Germany series. She's the one who gets in touch with the students, then she gives them the guidelines so that the students are able to follow some kind of guidelines and then not feel that making a video is going to be so difficult that they just completely ghost out on us. To support them, it also takes a lot of time. So like in general, every single week we were spending anywhere from 20 to 30 hours just doing that. And at this stage, like we don't have the resources anymore to like continue this, but we have been in touch with some German government bodies, and because they also like this series, there is a possibility that the season 2 which will come up, that is going to really come up with a banger and might be coming sooner than you could imagine. We will know the final things towards the end of August, so like I'm really excited. Brini and I are also working really hard so that we can make a nice concept and present it in the meetings that we are going to have in the upcoming weeks. So needless to say, we are really excited and we are going to hope that the series comes back with a season 2 and with a lot more nicer episodes and with a lot more different kind of stories that students share with you, and hopefully it becomes also more international. That will only be more fun. So now without further ado, let me present to you Pavan from Cologne, who is a master's student at TH Köln. Let's get started.
Oh, hi. This is Pavandeep Singh, and I am pursuing Masters in Digital Games from Technical University of Cologne, which is mostly known as TH Cologne here. I landed in Germany last year in September, so it's been 9 months, I guess, and it has been a great ride so far. Apart from my studies, I do work part-time as a delivery dude with a company named Lieferando. So let me show you my daily routine. So I usually get up at around 11 o'clock in the morning, and it depends upon if I have class in the morning, so I will get up around 8 o'clock, but otherwise it's mostly 11 or 11:30. And after that, the first thing which I do is I usually put the curtain inside for getting the light, and then I will open the windows for getting some fresh air. So that's the first thing, and after that I will make my bed, which is something I usually learned in my school days, actually, in my military school days, so that it feels good by yourself. So this is my room. This is not that big, but it's very comfortable for me. This is my bed. Please just ignore the pressure cooker over there. This is my desk. Nothing fancy over here. My laptop. And that's my chair, and I spend most of my day over here working on my assignments, exploring some new technologies. Usually I work on VR and AR, and that's it. So for my breakfast, I usually not at all waste my time on making some fancy breakfast. I will just grab a bottle of milk and some breads, and that's my breakfast. And that's it. A bottle of juice. These are my books. I have recently started reading. I am never a book reader kind of person. I don't like reading at all. But yeah, I have started reading and I have started investing on books, and this is the first step of learning German as well. I have invested in some German books. Currently, I am learning by my own, but I'm definitely looking forward to enroll in some German language courses soon this COVID-19 is clear. So that's it. This is my wardrobe, and that's it. Nothing nothing else. And this is the second half of my room. Yeah, come on. So the best part of my room is heaven. This is the heaven for me. So I spend some of my time walking around here, and we have a lot of balls. Yeah, which ball you need? Basketball, rugby ball, football. So I live with two other students. So we play around. We play football sometime. So that's it. This is my room. This is my place. Hey, so yeah, I'm back, and I was asked to talk about my experience as a Sikh student in Germany, and so far it has been a great ride. I haven't faced any such difficulties or problems, and people are nice, they are good, they are very helpful, and the best part is they appreciate you for wearing turban. Some even like the different combinations of turban I wear with different outfits. They gave compliments to me. So there was one time while I was traveling to my university, and a person approached me and he just said that your turban looks really nice. And yeah, so that's how it is. In very simple words, if I have to conclude it, that the young generation, the youngsters are quite open. They open-heartedly accept you, but the oldies, the old generation is quite contrast to it. You can find them a bit rude sometimes, but come on guys, I think it's like anywhere you go in the world, you will find some people like that, so just ignore them. Apart from that, there are some Sikh organizations I know, and they are working continuously to teach about Sikhism, to teach about the traditions and the cultures of our religion. And I guess it's just a matter of time. Within the next 3 to 4 years, a lot of Germans will be aware of it, our culture. So overall, I must say that you shouldn't be worried about this before coming to Germany. It's super cool here. Everything is nice. We also have 3 gurdwaras in Cologne itself, and I usually pay a visit to gurdwaras twice a month, mostly in weekends. And it feels like home away from home, and you will totally love it. I love it. It's time for job, guys. See you there. So guys, right now I am on my job. So I work with the Farando. It's just like we have in India Swiggy and Zomato. So I work as a delivery dude. And the best part about here in Germany, working as a delivery guy, is that you get an e-bike. See, this is the e-bike, and I really like the speed. The speed is up to 25 kilometers an hour, and you get to, and basically you are getting paid for the exercise you are doing while riding your bike. It's like a gym membership in which you are getting paid instead of you being back to the gym. So today the weather is super awesome, and now we are going to see the best part of the city. I really like this place. Oh, so that's cool. Whenever I'm really stressed with my assignments, I just try to make out some time to hang out here. People are really nice, especially the youngsters. They are super awesome. Almost everyone speaks English. So if you are a newbie like me and you don't have such a good command in German initially, then it's good. You can survive for sure. So the minimum wage in Germany is, I guess, 9.25 right now. But still, you can easily earn 10 euros an hour. And if you are working in your university under any professor, then you can earn a lot more than that. So this is basically the most happening place in Cologne, the hotspots of Cologne. We call it Heumarkt. And one thing for sure, guys, if you are working as a delivery guy or if you are riding any sort of vehicle, then you should definitely know the rules in Germany. Everyone follows the rule here very strictly, and if you break the rules, then Germans definitely won't like it. So as you can see, there's a separate cycle, separate place for riding a bike, and these are white strips line which separates the bicycle line and the normal vehicle line. This is really cool, I guess. So we have a green light, so we can easily cross the street. Hey guys, so I just got back from my work and it's 9 o'clock here. If you look out of the window, it doesn't feel like it's 9 o'clock. Wait, let me just show you. Yeah, so we have a really long days in Germany, but I think it's really good, and usually your body get used to it. It's really good, and if you are working, if you are studying, then it's really productive, and you can't imagine the amount of natural light you can get for such long durations in a day. That I think that's a really good blessing you have. So after a long day at work, I think it's time for me to cook something healthy for my dinner, and we don't usually cook during the daytimes. We just don't feel like cooking sometimes. So dinner is quite important to us. It's kind of the most important meal of the day for us. So we devote a huge amount of time for preparing this meal of the day, like an hour or sometimes maybe 1 hour and a half. And today we planned off preparing something we love to have, which is chicken tandoori with fried rice. So it's time for you guys to have a look at my kitchen. Let's go. So guys, I'm back. So I just had my dinner and it was very delicious, and now I'm feeling very sleepy. That's what happened when you eat a lot. So it's 11 o'clock now, and now in our house we have a ritual that, as we are game designers, we have a ritual of playing online games for at least an hour or two. Yeah, for someone it sounds stupid, but it's really amazing for us because we have to play games. So we play GTA 5 and Paladins, and so if you want to join us, then just ping me on my Instagram. And I think it's time to say goodbye to you, but before that,
I think I need to share some tips with you, some experiences which I had, and some things which will clear your vision maybe, or which will help you in your process. So let's get started. And my first point is, make a precise calculation of your budget before coming to Germany. And by budget I mean everything. How much will be your expenditure, how much will be your tuition fees, your monthly expenses, your weekly expenses. If you have a clear budget on these things, then you know how much you want to spend and how much you can save from your blocked account. You will get 850 from your blocked account, but it's not mandatory that you have to spend all 850. So you can spend 500 and the rest 300 is your saving. 350 is your saving. So that's a kind of earning. So you have to make a precise calculation of all those things. Your health insurance, how much is it cost, your tuition fees, your semester fees, your visa fees, everything. If you do this in the initial step, like in game design we say that in the pre-production, if we do all those stuff, we have a clear budget, we have a clear vision of the things, how it's going to be in the production part, then it will be really helpful for you, for your parents, and for everyone who is related to you, who is supporting you. So make a precise calculation of all those things. The second thing which you must have heard a lot of times is learn German. Yes guys, it's really important. It's very important that you need to have a good command in German. Although I don't speak German till now, but yeah, I know that I have to learn German, so I have started my online courses. I have invested in my books, German. I have bought some German books, and soon I will be joining some language learning classes also. So that's very important. You need to have a good command in German, at least clear B1. That would be really good. It's very critical. It will help you in your part-time jobs. Yeah, one of my colleagues is facing a really hard time, and Corona was just pushing it. So it's if you have a good command in German, then you can get a job anywhere. You can get a job in Aldi, you can get a job in a railway store, in a restaurant, anywhere you want, if they have vacancies. And the third point is for the game designers. I'm from a game designing background, so the scope of game designers is really good in Europe, especially in Germany. You don't have to think about that. And even though there is COVID-19, but you shouldn't be worried about that. The companies are still hiring, and if you get into some good universities for studying game design, then your professor must have a good sources, good links to the industry people. So you have to make good bonds with your professor initially. For getting a job after getting graduated from your university, you need to have a good command in your software skills. That's really critical. I must say that you need to have advanced level skills, but once you are inside the industry, you need a lot more than that. The software things, the softwares are just not enough. You need to have creativity, you need to be very optimistic, you need to learn new technologies. That's very important, and that's what people like and admire here. My fourth point, it's very important again. You have to be an extrovert, even though you know the language. But if you can't express yourself, if you can't communicate to the person B, then it's totally in ruin. So you have to be an extrovert. Whether you are in a class discussion, this is something which I have faced a lot. Maybe it's because of the culture, but you have to be expressive, you have to be communicative, you have to, whatever here you have to be, it should be on your tongue, so that everyone can understand your thoughts, your vision. It will help you with your group discussions in your university. It will help you with your colleagues. Everyone will appreciate it if you are an extrovert. And another point is, get some work experience before coming to India, guys. Yeah, before coming to Germany, I'm sorry. Yeah, that will help you a lot. Even if you work for a year or maybe a 2 year, that will be a huge plus when you get out of the university and look for a job. Yeah, it will be an international experience, it doesn't matter, but it will help you a lot. So get an experience. And motivation is very important, I guess. you have to be stay motivated. There will be times when everything feel like shit, but you need to stay motivated. Watch some YouTube videos. You can watch Bharat's videos. He's also motivational, and I hope you all get emails from Bharat. That is also very, I guess it's kind of motivating. So you need to stay motivated. One last point which I forgot to add. Always carry a €1 coin when coming to Germany. I'm not sure about the rest of the countries in Europe, but in Germany, just carry a €1 coin from India when you're coming for the first time. So I will tell you why. So as an international student, you must have a lot of luggage with you, maybe 3 to 4 bags, huge bags. And like in India, the trolley, the airport trolley where we keep our luggages, it's not free in Germany. So you have to put that €1 coin in the machine, and then you will get a trolley for keeping your luggage on it. So I was unaware of it, and hopefully, luckily, there was a guy standing at the airport, and I asked him whether he can help me with a €1 coin or not. And that person was really nice. He helped me, and when I asked him how can I return it, he simply said I don't need it back. So the people are really nice. So that's what I learned from my experience, and I wanted to share with you all. So always carry a €1 coin. It will be really helpful. And that's it. And before signing off, I just want to share one quick story with you all, that if you think that you are in gaming language we say that you are a noob person, you can't get into this, you can't make your dreams come true, that you are the dumbest person in your class or in your university, that doesn't matter really. It really doesn't matter, I'm telling you. So I will share a story with you all. That so there was a guy, I met him 6 years back when I was 6 years back, I guess, when I was in 12th standard. So we all know that 12th standard, whoa, board exams are tremendous amount of pressures we have. And before board exams, we have pre-boards, and in pre-boards this guy scored 3 out of 100 in mathematics, and I guess 5 out of 100 in economics. So that was his score, and everyone was pretty sure, his tuition teachers, class teachers, even the school principal, that this is the guy who is going to ruin their reputation. And at some point his parents were also kind of that whether he's going to pass or not. But in those 3 weeks before the actual board exams, he worked his butt off, he studied really hard, and with the help of his family, with the help of his siblings, he made it. I mean, he didn't top the university, or he didn't top his school, but he made it. He cleared the exams, he cracked the exams, he scored almost 53 out of 100 in mathematics and 70 out of 100 in economics. So if you think that you are the dumbest guy in your class and you can't make it, it doesn't really matter. You just have to work hard, and you can do it whatever you want to. And I'm so sure about this because that guy was me. Nobody believed in me that time, but you have to be pretty sure about yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and that's it. That's all that matters. So that's it. Nothing else from my side, and I guess it's good to go. You all can do it, and hope to see you all in Germany. And with the grace of Bharat, we all have a new family now. So if any one of you need to ask anything, then you can post your comments below this video, or maybe you can post on Bharat in Germany group. So that's it from my side. See you all the best, and stay motivated. Hasta la vista.
So this was Pavan's Day in Life. Although with this episode, the season 1 has ended, we are still going to be looking for students who want to volunteer to be a part of the Day in Life of a Student in Germany series. Because when the season 2 comes, we want to have a lot of nice variety, some higher quality content, so that we can ramp up what we have shown you in season 1. Thanks a lot for watching this video. We'll be in touch, and see you in the next one. Bye.